with Leslie Boggs. Leslie, thank you so much for being here with us today. So this is a big organization that you're leading. How many members?
We have approximately between 500 and 600,000 members, probably about 553 at the moment.
And there are some misconceptions, I think, about PTA. Tell me what you hear and what PTA really is all about.
Well, a lot of people think when you join PTA, you have to really give up your life, volunteering in school, 40 hours a week, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But we know with today's culture, that's not a possibility. What we really want you to know is that we just want you to come join with us and have a good time. It doesn't mean you have to volunteer immediately. We would love it if you have the time, but we really need you to join us and be that voice, especially on the Capitol Hill.
Because being part of the PTA depends on you, as you just said. Like you said, sometimes you're in there, maybe you're a VIP or you're helping teachers, but there is that power in numbers also. And that's part of why joining PTA is so important, right?
It really is, because whenever we go and we talk about public education and funding, and we know that that's an issue from year to year, we really need to say to them, well, we have X number of members, and the larger the amount of members, the more they listen to us. And they know power in numbers. You're their constituents. You're the ones voting for them. We need you to join us.
So if a lawmaker in Austin, hears the PTA is behind it, and you have 500,000 members, and hopefully that will grow, that says something to them about the way we value education.
It really does, and I think that's the one thing that most parents struggle with is how do we get that message out that we really value the education, we want public education, and that strength in numbers gives us that right to go and speak for you. And we want you to be a part of our association.
So I love this because I've had a chance to really work with you closely this year with our local PTA, and I have great confidence in knowing that you and the leaders of our state organization will go and lobby in Austin. And a great example of this was House Bill 5. We were all upset about all these end-of-course exams, and that changed this year in great part to PTA.
It did, and what we found was with social media, we have a new tool, and what we did, we had an online petition where parents went on and signed and said that they really wanted the testing to decrease. And so with that power of being able to say within 40 minutes we've had, I can't remember, it was a large amount of members that immediately got on and signed the petition, and it went around the state, and it made a huge difference. We fought for it every day. So.
Do schools, do campuses, do kids do better when their parents are involved in PTA and involved in the process?
They really do, and what educators have found time and time again is when a parent is involved in their student's education, that student really succeeds, and the school itself succeeds as well when that parent is involved. And what that means, it can mean different things to different people. A lot of people have two jobs, so they don't have a lot of time to spend at school, but knowing that you can just know what their homework is.
Well, it's hard to say, signing the homework folder and communicating with the teacher, we don't understand this lesson. That's parent involvement.
It's huge. It is huge. Knowing and feeding your child, you mentioned breakfast earlier today. Knowing that your child has to have a good breakfast before going to school is very important. Yeah. And so that's being involved. It's not necessarily like some thought before where you have to be at school all the time. You don't. They want you there, they need you there, but they also know what time constraints we have as parents these days.
How do you get involved in PTA? I know y'all are having a big push to go online.
We do. There's going to be a huge announcement at convention this year. Our current president, Karen Slay, will make an announcement that we actually can now go online and join the PTA of your choice. So we encourage you to look for that within the next probably couple of weeks. Okay. And it's a powerful tool. It means that you can sit right there at your home, join your PTA, give them the strength of knowing that you really appreciate what they're doing.
Leslie, thank you. We appreciate what you're doing.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.